Alright then, so hear me out. Endymion, Witchcrafters. Yeah, just by looking at this hand, you see that, hey, we're the Witchcrafters. But I'll get to that in a bit, and I'll show you this really good combo with this deck. Like, the synergy here is so amazing. So, anyways, let's just first off, activate Illusion, and then to get souls, Chronograph effect will activate. So the thing here is that we're just going right into the combo here, and just focusing on going into Crowley, so we can get as much draws as we want. So even though this is somewhat RNG dependent, I think this is a pretty consistent way of getting this deck to get its full combo potential. So right here, we managed to draw Magicalized Fusion. So basically, this is Fusion summon one spellcaster fusion monster from your extra deck by bashing fusion materials listed on top of from your field or graveyard. And you might be wondering, how do we get Vere here? The thing is, souls allowed it to get in here, as if this card is in your hand, you can send one level 6 or higher spellcaster monster from your deck to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects. And in this case, we just special summon this card. So that's how we got this card in the graveyard, and this is basically like invocation. So we just banished Blue Boy and Vere. We managed to get off Witchcrafter Vice Madame, which is in the new Magnificent Mavens box. This card is pretty insane, has a pretty insane effect. However, it's so hard to summon it, to be honest, because this Orders of War it gets is still bad. Like, no joke, still bad. So anyway, going off, we then activate Secret Virgin Spellcaster, which will allow to activate Witchcraft Vice Madame. So we just special summon another Witchcrafter, go into Celine, and what's funny about it is that, well, we just go into Celine to special summon Running Restrict, which most combos you won't even be able to summon this card. However, since we got lucky with the instant fusion draw, it doesn't matter. And after that, we go into Appaloosa, and then after here, we have Creation to activate, and then we get Manamate's effect to activate, though it doesn't really matter here, because, kind of realized that you're still targeting the same card add to the hand, so yeah. But, on the other hand, you have Super Power was from the hand. Secrets of the Spellcaster was also either drawn or added to the hand, so your opponent cannot activate spells. You got Monster Negate, anything that would trigger from using a spell effect or non-fusion spellcaster monster. So it will basically be most likely if they get rid of this card, pretty much. Although, yeah, that's pretty much it. And lucky for you, if this card will go off with the special summoning effect, you'll get off this Fire Witchcrafter, the special summon on your field, then you can use the quick effect to then discard either card, doesn't matter. Creation would be better, since you can just get it back with Vice Madame, in order to get Vere. And then that leads you to a 3 Super. So yeah, that's it for the first combo here. So on to the third combo here. So yeah, this time hopefully we're using demons here. So we just do the same old with Illusion of Chaos to get off. So we use desires here because well, two desires, yikes, not great. And then considering what we banished, I didn't like that either. But to be honest, the only thing I didn't want to get banished is Heine. So yep, so we're just trying to rack up spell counters here. Hopefully just go for Pendant Summon. Use the souls for the Vere. Go on Artemis. So what's great about this this way is by going to items and having research in the field, you can special summon back souls. And then you can use souls effect to pitch 2 to draw 2. So we get some magical ice fusion is the one we need. Time gates are not so much, but yeah. And we managed to activate restage to get another card, which is right hand. And what's great is we haven't normal summoned yet, so Crowley is here. So unfortunately we get knowledge, but that's okay. We managed to get our raw cards in the hand. Then we activate reasoning. Reasoning sums out Chronograph Sorcerer. Right hand, which is activate for another spell counter. Then we can activate Magic Ice Fusion to get out Madame. And then Nice will just activate herself, and then we just keep getting more cards. The effect will activate, more effects activates. We get our full-on monster negator, which will negate all face-up monsters your opponent controls until the end of the turn. And then since, well, yeah, so we just continue on with Cross Sheep. I don't know why I put Cross Sheep here. Maybe evident later. And then after that, we go in Celine. Oh, so we didn't use Cross Sheep at all. Yeah, because in the extra deck, there's already Dark and Beyond the Pendulum. So, yeah. Didn't want to go Beyond the Pendulum. There's no point of using Beyond the Pendulum at the moment. So we're just focusing on getting a bunch of negates off. Then we activate the fire to pitch to send this card, yeah. So basically here we just link summon back into Appaloosa, and then end of turn this will come back since we didn't activate its effect and put it on the spell trap zone. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 disruptions. Jeez. Yep, this is a crazy deck. And yeah, just crazy how this deck is. Like, the synergy here is actually somewhat good, but it's pretty bricky. It's so bricky enough that this card had to be a 60 card deck here. So yeah, that's it from this combo. And also, Vice Man can activate 3 times one turn for one of each effect. Because I forgot to tell that earlier. Since you can destroy one card, special summon Witchcrafter over, well, if Heinen wasn't destroyed, it would have been so much better. Then you can special summon another Witchcrafter, or add one Witchcrafter spell trap, which most of these require to discard. And luckily, we could just keep using the same card. So yeah, that's it for this combo. I got 2. Here we are with the last replay. This is probably the best hand out of them all. So here we activate Servant Endymion, scale Servant Endymion, try to rack up spell counters so that we can use Servant Endymion's effect to summon Jackal. So the Crowley to draw. Don't mind that if you can't summon any Witchcrafters yet, we'll get to it soon. So there we go, Jackal and Servant. Reasoning, such a good card in this deck because it can just mirror all the Witchcrafter spells. So there we are, we go with, now here we are with Beyond the Pendulum. Yes, we have no choice but to search it. So we'll just scale Chronograph and then Pendulum summon everything. And then we activate her effect, going out Genie. So Genie is actually important here because we want to, hey, slow down. Okay, anyways, what I was saying here, Genie is important because of one effect. Since we have Confessions of the Graveyard, we can use her effect to replace our effect with this effect to fusion summon to get into Vice. So anyways, we encounter Cross Sheep because we're preparing to get fusion summon soon. And then we just activate Schemata to then send some spell. No, not spell. It's Pottery. Because Pottery, his effect states that you can banish this card from your graveyard, then tug one Witchcrafter card in your graveyard, add to your hand. So anyway, we're going to use her effect because we do not have a Witchcrafter on the field. because you're required to use that in order to fusion summon with Confession, which I still don't know why they decided not to banish cards from the graveyard instead. That would be so much easier. But yeah, we add Maname Verate to the hand, and then now we can activate Genie to then fusion summon into her, and then Koshi will activate, then special summon Blue Boy, then we can go to the Magicians, then Verate activates special summons Schemata, and then Serene can just special summon Verate. And then since we haven't activated Chronograph Sorcerer Pendulum effect, we can just use the effect to go Time Gazer. And then we can then link summon into Appaloosa. So yeah, end phase will trigger. We add Witchcrafter Drop into the hand. And alternative, and also Vimac can activate whenever. We got a super party here, so in total it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to count the Witchcrafter special summoning, because or maybe not. Yeah, not that effect, but you could just, yeah. Anyways, so pretty much it's just a form 6 negates, and then multiple ways to occur these back to your hand constantly. So yeah, it's a lot of disruptions here, and this is, I guess, this is probably one of the best boards that they have to make, although it's RNG dependent. But anyways, that's it for all these combos. So let's just go into the deck profile right here. So here's the deck list. So I'll go by through each of the cards. So I play 2 Manboy. I was playing 1 until I realized that I'm pitching more of them with souls, or most of the time. 1 Heine should put 2. 2 is actually a lot better. 3 Schemata. I need some. I don't know about this card. I think it's alright at 3. 1 Blue Boy. 1 Pottery. Good at 1. No need to add more. 1 Genie. Should have put 2 Genie. Because just in case if you bashed 1 Genie, you have another Genie to access to. 1 Soul. 3 Souls actually. This is the best card in the deck. 2 Illusion of Chaos. So I was thinking here just to keep 1, but then I need to look like this card is like the big starter card here. So having 2 is actually, I guess, the best ratio out of it here. So yeah, 2 my Master Spell Negate and Big Pendulum Scale and Big Board Wipe. Although you don't really use the effect that often. 1 Jackal King for the Servant and Monster Negate. Triple Chronograph Sorcerer. Triple Adductor. 1 time the Magician. 1 Servant Endymion. 1 Galaxy. So okay, so 2 spells, 1 Galaxy Cyclone. So I don't Mystic Mime. I mean, this deck, or anything anti-spell fragrance too, like just to pop it, because well, we got reasoning here, and then we got the souls here, so it doesn't hurt. 1's instant fusion for either Many My Restrict or my Dragon in the Swamp. Triple Magical Ice Fusion. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything here that can be searched here, so it's a hard draw card, and it's one of the best cards in the deck to get into Vice and Madame. So yeah, kinda wish there was just pretty much a Witchcrafter. God, this card's bad. Anyway, continuing on, got 2 Desires since we're running a 60 card deck. Prosperity, maybe, but I do not want to use Prosperity because I want to have at least some cards in my extra deck. So anyway, continuing on, 3 Preparation Lights to get into Illusion of Chaos. 1 Reasoning, good card. Triple Spell Power Mastery, Searcher. the knowledge, the secrets, 1 terraforming, 2 confusion confessions. Keeping 2's enough. 1's not good if you want to make up a follow-up place, so I'm keeping it at 2. But this card's bad. 3 Witchcrafter Creation, your Witchcrafter Searcher, 1 Witchcrafter Holiday. I never used the card, so that's why I keep it at 1. But it's a pretty good effect if you want to bring back Vere or Heine. Had it once in more test hands. Continuing on, 1 Call by the Grey, 3 Super Poly, because, well, one of the best board-breaking cards in the game. Witchcrafter Draping. I don't use its actual effect, I just mostly use it just to get it back to the hand, so I can pitch it off then after with Vere, one of the Witchcrafters. 3 Restage, such a good card in this deck, because as you saw earlier, Souls. Pretty much a 3 plus 3 pretty much, with the right block. 1 right hand, so you can get off of Restage. 1 By Street, and 2 Secret Villager Spellcasters, because I didn't know what else to put, and this card seems good enough, because this whole deck's Spellcasters. Anyway, going off the extra deck, going off quickly, 2 Vice Madame, 1 Garura for Super Poly, not Mud Dragon for Super Poly, many eyes restrict, just for instant fusion, Abyss Dweller. I don't know why I put this here, but apparently skin meta is L4, so why not? Access code, Selene, Phoenix, Dark Room, Beyond the Pendulum, Crowley, Cost Cheap, and Artemis. As you can see, this deck is not very reliant on the extra deck. All the cards you need is Madame and Crowley, so yeah. And Selene and Appaloosa for most combos too. Side deck is not much. It's mostly breaking your opponent's board, like 3 Beam Rematch, 3 Mystic Mine, 3 Dark Ruler No More, 1 Change of Heart, the Gamma package, and 1 pack. So, that's pretty much it for the 60 card Endymion Witchcrafter deck. Jeez, this is a lot to go in, but this is a fun deck too. But I'm like thinking this deck I can probably cut this down to 40 cards in the future, but we'll see about that. Anyways, that's enough about me. This is Bob Noburi. Hope you enjoyed this. If you liked this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And with that, I'll catch you all later in another week. Bob Noburi, sign out.